Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Busi Selesho. I'm an international accredited money coach, money consciousness teacher, and energy healer. So, I am doing this video to share with you that we are having a new class on the coaches training program if you want to become a professional coach somewhere, somehow, sometime in your life, in this lifetime. So, this program is a program that is very close to my heart. I started this academy about 3 years ago, and we've had amazing students come out of this course that have really found their calling in coaching, that have really found their amazing safe place and joyous place, and are able to do what they know God sent them in this planet to do. So we have two classes that start every year, which is February and July. But then this year, so many people wanted to have a class. They couldn't wait for next year, February. So then we have a class starting this November, which is going to be an exciting time because really this is not supposed to be happening right now, but there are so many people who need this right now. So I am inviting you, if you've been wanting to be a coach, if you feel that you have that calling. And I normally say to people who want to join this class, when you are a coach, you know, because when you were 18, people were saying, oh my God, you just said something that changed my life. You just helped me. You just gave me advice. And you find that people open up to you all the time about their problems. You find that you're in a taxi and people will be telling you about their problems. People who don't know, like, you'll be like, why are you telling me this? And you'll find that all the time you are the one who's always giving your friends advice. You'll find that you are the one who's always making sure that people are okay. So when you have that calling, people know, people come to you and they ask for advice, and they don't even try to trust you or anything. They feel that you are the person that they should be talking to about their problems. And then all of a sudden you find yourself giving them advice you don't even know where it comes from. You find yourself opening up to them, giving them advice that they need, and you, when you're done doing that, you're like, what just happened? So when you're a coach, that what's happened, you literally are a door or a vehicle for God to use to change other people's lives. So I mean, I've been a coach for the past 7 years, and I can tell you it's an amazing, fulfilling journey. It's not easy, of course it's not easy, but it's so fulfilling. So the one thing that is important about this program is that before I started the academy, I knew that there were so many schools. I mean, when I started coaching, there weren't no schools in South Africa for coaching. So I started with the school in Canada. But over the years, so many schools have opened that teaches people coaching. But the only thing that was troubling me when I look at that was that a lot of people will train to be coaches, so they will go through the training, maybe 6 weeks or how long that is, but then afterwards they do not get to practice as a coach, which means that they do not get accreditation. So they are trained coaches, but they are not accredited, because for you to be accredited, you must prove that you have practiced as a coach, you have the hours, you have followed the guidelines, you have people who have seen that you change their lives. So a lot of people find themselves hanging their certificates on the wall because they've done the training, but they are not accredited and they are not practicing, which means that there are so many people who need their help, but they are not helping. They do not have a practice, a coaching practice. So when I started my academy, I said I wanted to not just train people. I wanted coaches that function as coaches on a daily basis as their full-time work, because that's what I do. And I wanted to see these people change people's lives on a daily basis. And I knew that that was possible. So since my academy started 3 years ago, I've seen people um, help everybody that was sent their way, and they knew how to do it, and they started to believe in themselves. They started to understand that God called them to do this, but also they earned money out of it. They made a living out of it. They changed their own lives from it, because God really gives us all these gifts and talents to take care of ourselves. I mean, trees come here and you never see them struggling, because God has made a plan for them. God made a plan for everyone. Everyone that's on this planet have a gift and a talent and a calling and a passion and a purpose. That is how you're supposed to be taken care of. You don't need to be traumatizing yourself with life stuff, trying to make money when God gave you a gift. So I've seen coaches that have left their formal employment and went into coaching and practice. They make enough money that they never wanted to go back to where they did not belong. So if you want to change your career, if you want to start out in coaching and you don't have to leave your job yet, you come through, you train. The training is 6 months. It's online, and there are a few days where you have contact sessions. And the first 3 days, it's contact work. I've got an amazing partner that I work with. He is a master coach with ICF. I'm also with ICF International Coaching Federation. He is with Comensa. Comensa is Coaches and Mentors of South Africa. He is amazing. He's a facilitator. He loves training people. He loves teaching people. So he does the part where you learn how to coach a person, what not to do, what is illegal, what is legal when you're coaching a person, because there are so many people that say they're coaches but then they have no idea what coaching is, and they actually are messing people's lives. So when you learn how to be a coach, you know what to do and what to say to a person and what not to say and what not to do in a coaching session. Just like telling a person what to do, you don't ever do that. And I mean, I've seen a lot of people that say they are coaches but they never train that do that. I mean, even in TV shows, there are so many people who giving advice to people, advice that is not actually helping the person, because not everybody is ready for advice when they're in a problem. Sometimes you need healing before you get advice, because if you take that advice and you do it while you haven't healed, you actually mess up more than healing or getting things right. So when you do the first 3 days, you learn all those things. You learn exactly what must be done and what can't be done. And then after that, you continue and you have a mentor that takes you through the process of accreditation, which takes about 6 months. And then you are also going to be at the same time running on another program with me where you learn how to then build a brand, because when you're a coach, you must have a brand. Nobody's gonna come to you if they don't trust you or know about you. So we then build a brand that you are known wherever you need to be known. And then you connect to media, you become a thought leader in your space, and you are understood by your clients, you are understood by your target market. A lot of times coaches, when they start their businesses, they sell their services to people who don't need their services, and then people keep saying no, I don't need coaching. But then you're selling to the wrong people. You're selling to people who can't afford you. You're selling to people who don't need your services, and you'll be like, no, I know you need my service. No, they don't. But you just think they do. But then most of the time it's because you have limiting beliefs. The people that actually need your services, you don't even try them because you don't think you're good enough for them. So that is what I will then be teaching you on the course, how to then make the money that God gave you. How do you tap into the money that God allowed you to have through this calling? Because God literally knew that there's so many people He's sending your way to get help, but then those same people are gonna be there to make sure that you enjoy doing this work, you get fulfillment, you get taken care of. So make sure that you don't miss out this opportunity. We're starting on the 19th of November 2020. So if you'd like to be a coach, send an email to pa@busiselesho.com so that you can get information, all the details on what's happening in the training, and make sure that you are registered, I think, by the 10th of November. So everybody needs to be registered by then, and the space is limited because we are not taking a full class as we normally do when it's a Feb or July. So if you can't come through to this November class, do not worry, there is a February class 2021. It will be a February class. But if you really know that you need to get this done and you really want to get it done now, then come through. And one of the things that is good with November is that you get December, which is a downtime where you can actually do a lot of the work that needs to be done. By the time it's January, you are ready to rock and roll. You are ready to start to practice, because you don't start practicing after 6 months you finish. You start practicing as soon as you're done with the first phase, which is like a week. So you start practicing and you start functioning as a coach. So it is, for me, one of the things that made my life meaningful to choose to be a coach. I had done so many things before that. I was a business owner, I was making money, but I wasn't fulfilled. So when I became a coach, finally life made so much sense, and I've seen so many crazy things in my life. But then I've went through so much trauma in my life. I went through so much heartaches and all this kind of stuff. But when I started being a coach, all those things, it's like somebody came and just like, just like cleaned all the stuff and just throw away the things. I can just talk about the stuff and it's gone. But then it's like I got a new life, like a whole new life that started on that day when I said, yes, I'll do this. It's fine, God. And it wasn't easy, of course, to say yes. I know. Like you think of the money. I thought of the money, of course. Maybe you wouldn't think of the money. I was like, oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Doesn't look like it's going to make money. Guess what? I was surprised. Thoroughly surprised. So, there is a recording that we've done in one of the sessions where you can just get a little bit more details on it. I'll try put the link on the description box here. You can look at that recording. It was just like you'll see my partner Pranesh talk about what he does, and you get more information. But also just make sure that you contact me, pa@busiselesho.com, or send me a DM on Instagram or whatever communication you can do. There's also a phone line on my Instagram that you can call in, and then we can give you more information on this. But we're starting on the 19th of November. This is going to be 19 November till end of May 2021. So make sure that you don't get left behind. It is quite affordable. So send through your request so that you can get the rates, because there's different programs, there's different phases, so that you see which phase meets your needs the most. But it's quite affordable, nothing like it in the market currently right now. So make sure that you don't miss this. If you know that God has talked to you about being a coach, this is the time. Get it done. Like, do not think twice, because like And the thing is that when you're supposed to be a coach, like, your instinct tell you, it's just a matter of like, when will I do it? So here's the time to do it. Get it done. And I am there, Pranesh is there. We will hold your hand all the way. We will make sure that you win. We will make sure that you become the coach you want to be. So join us on the 19th of November. Send an email to get inquire with the email, and make sure that you also phone in. I'll put the details on the description box. Other than that, I hope you have a lovely day. So subscribe to this channel. I always take up videos about all things life and all things money. We all definitely need that thing. So make sure that you subscribe and you click on the notification bell so that you can get videos every time I load them. And make sure that you have liked this video And we have the next video that I will be posting. It's going to be on debt. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries around debt. A lot of people have been saying, oh, Busi, I'm dying of debt. Oh, Busi, I'm dying of debt. So I want us to talk about that. I want us to talk about that. Why debt is not a problem in your life. What is the problem in your life? So what the debt is caused by. There is a deep root of the debt that you need to take out, and you will never see any debt in your life ever again. So I know, I'm talking from experience here, went through 40 million rand of debt. So I know definitely how you feel like. So, and it's 100,000, yours is 100,000, I know 40, so we can fix this, don't you worry. So make sure that you watch the next video that I will load on the channel on that. I'm gonna do a series probably of about 3 or 4 videos, so make sure that you tune in and you are subscribed. So thank you so much, guys. If you need to be a coach, let me know before November. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Bye.